Hey guys, it is Thursday morning. Bento, he's got the itch again, it would seem. And we're down to our last pill, his itchiness pill. So I'm giving him that. But luckily, yesterday, I did call the vet that they go to for Bento and asked for more of his pills. And they did get back to me like 5 minutes before they closed. So figured I'd just go and get them in the morning. So here we are walking around at like 7:30. And yeah, the place opens up at 8. It's like a bit of a walk, so took a little detour through this ravine. And yeah, it's pretty nice. The boardwalk is actually open now. So I'm gonna go into it a little bit. I'll go on the longer stretch on the way back, but for now, the creek/ravine is looking pretty good. Lots of plants growing here. Yeah, Metrolinx cut down the south half of this creek. Used to be like trees and stuff, bush. But when they were expanding the tracks, they said they needed to do it, so kind of sucks. Oh well, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, up along the Danforth here, the Woodbine Animal Clinic. I guess that's where they bring Bento for regular things. And yeah, got the medicine. And we did like a little happy visit. I don't know what that usually entails, but the person was happy to meet Bento. And he wasn't even like too afraid. He was well behaved, pretty brave, pretty good dog. So yeah, back in that ravine, walking along the boardwalk here. Looks like they planted some trees. That's pretty nice. Yeah, Bento, he was getting the zoomies walking on this boardwalk. Very happy. So I let him off leash so he could run back and forth. I was a little bit worried he would get splinters or something, but he didn't. He was just happy to be running around, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, pretty good morning walk. I think the goal is to have him walk around for at least an hour every day. And we did that like in the morning. So that's nice. And again, 7:30ish, it's like still gonna be cool enough that the hornets aren't out in a major way. That was again pretty nice. And yeah, giving him his doggy breakfast. He loves it. Oh yeah, also before I left, I did turn on the robo vacuum. And that seems to have done a good job. Put itself back on the dock. That's nice. Anyways, he's going back to sleep. I think I might have had a nap next to him. That or I went and edited some videos. Probably did a bit of both. You know, it is kind of been lots of waking up early. Yeah, Bento, he's gonna fix my sleep schedule by constantly waking me up. Oh yeah, I played a bit of Helldivers 2 finally on Don's PC. I'm kind of like, damn, this game can like really run on this PC. Like, it looked great. Like, damn. And I also watched the Giant Bomb guys play some Hell Is Us, which I don't know. I don't think I had heard about the game before, but it's another Souls-like looking thing with a bunch of weird stuff going on. I don't know. Look kind of cool. But yeah, took Bento out for a noon walk, just a quick one around the block. And I got him ready to be locked up. That's right. I was kind of feeling like going over to Value Village and looking at some stuff. Feels like it's been a while since I've just like left the house other than to walk Bento. The Valley Village, yeah, they got the Halloween stuff and some junk for sale. This was kind of cool, the N64 controller. Yeah, needs like a real, it had like the real N64 port thing on it though, so yeah, can't really use it. Didn't really find anything, so I'm going across the street to the Value Mart. Yeah, this is kind of the real reason I wanted to come over here, is get some chicken. And they only had like tandoori flavor. This was the last barbecue flavored one. So I got a barbecue chicken. I've been kind of feeling it. I've been eating a lot of burgers lately, and I don't know, I guess I'm just tired of it. Yeah, Bento, he's looking cute. Once I lifted his lockdown, he didn't even seem to care. He was like, I just want to keep napping, actually. Although he might have smelled the chicken on my hands or something. So I did make sure he got some outside time, just in case. He mostly just sat there. Yeah, he's like, why would I ever pee or poo in the backyard when we'll go on a walk eventually? Which I did bring him for a walk after I ate some chicken. And yeah, we actually kind of saved a dog, maybe? I don't know. A dog like ran out from between two houses from their backyard and was barking at Bento. I kind of hung out for a while being like, is someone gonna control this dog? And eventually the dog got bored and tried to go back home to its porch. And the porch had like a little gate on it, so I went over and the dog's barking at me and I opened up the gate, and then the dog barked a little bit less, went inside onto the porch, and then barked way more. But once it was in the enclosed porch, I was like, it's probably fine. So I started to walk away. And then a lady came out and was like, oh, thanks for putting my dog in the porch. It was just kind of funny ultimately, but mostly just glad that that dog didn't like wander into the street or something. But anyways, after all that, we're at the park, did some fetch, let Bento roll around a bit, and met up with Alex. Yeah, Alex was in the neighborhood. So we walked back, hung out for a little bit. It was kind of perfect timing for me because I wanted to go back home in the afternoon and take care of some things in my apartment. You know, mostly just check on things and make sure everything's good. I was kind of worried the first day that I was at Adam and Don's and their power went out. I was like, oh, I hope it wasn't the whole city and that like my plants are okay with the auto timer stuff. And the lights were still on, so I guess the power's been fine here. But I was concerned about the water levels here. Put a whole thing of Sunny D in here. That's almost like 2 liters, so that's pretty good. Gotta keep this topped off, you know. Otherwise the pump will probably break or something. Anyways, Thursday, it's also compost day, so I brought that out. That was something I forgot to do last Thursday. And yeah, with all that, seems like things are good here, so I'm heading back over to Adam and Don's. Gonna continue to watch Bento. Yep. Alex says that he pretty much just went to sleep upstairs. So he's been gaming. And yeah, a little update on Alex's internet is better. However, every like 10 or so minutes, it'll like disconnect. So it's not super better, but it can kind of be used. Just not for gaming. Yeah. Anyways, he went home, hanging out with Bento some more, probably watched some anime or something. I was worried that Bento would continue to itch, but he seemed like he was alright for tonight, and was able to calm down and go to sleep. I guess I'll give you some more updates in the next video. Later, folks.